EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
13. Get on!
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and 6. From the gun, Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Right to the air goes Howell. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To throw is Howell. Taken in by Gesicki. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll throw with Howell. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Going to go right back to Henry.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll go again here with Henry. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Play action now. Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. Here comes the jet sweep. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Baltimore.
Hands up.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Hey, middle.
Here's a run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
He'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
180. Go. Set up.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal. Now Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Howell. High throw, but it's reeled in. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
They bring Chase in motion. Now it's Howell. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So Can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson now from the 50. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. 2nd down and 8. Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
Now, Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And the Bengals will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Howell. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he's got it. And he will take this one in. 85 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals move out in front by the score of 17-3. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
quick.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's the rookie out of Penn State, Chop Robinson, in for the sack. Jackson now on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A pass pulled in by Henry.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Bateman is the motion man. 2nd down. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens. At the 46-yard line.
No, we changed it. Touch.
Again, it's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And this will be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Hey.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. first and 10. Howell. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Throwing is Howell. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Come to the line now on second and 2. A carry here for Brown. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll throw with Howell. Taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure there's been one position on offense that has evolved more over the years, Mike, than the tight end position. They're no longer just the extra blockers. They're no longer just the underneath, hey, pick up a first down. These are some of the most dynamic playmakers in the league, and that's a great example of why.
Now, faking the give. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They bring Chase in motion. Here's Howell. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals extend to a 24-3 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
In motion comes Walker. On first and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Change it.
Jackson up top again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Hey, Ozzy.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. His throw left side is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
DC ready?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Go right here. Go.
Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Hey.
So we are
at the end of the 3rd quarter with the score
You at X. You at X. Touch.
A first down throw for Jackson. That is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be second down.
What? Report. 180. 180. What is it? Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To throw is Howell. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
180.
Jackson now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
DC ready? 13. Finish it on.
Back to throw, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd and 5.
Yeah.
Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
This one complete to Bateman.
No, we changed it.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Tight end motioning left. Back to throw. Howell. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Howell. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 36 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Now it's Howe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? Throwing is Howe. That one taken in. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable for Wallace. Whoa! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be third down. Now, Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
180. Ready, shot. You at X. You at X. Set up.
Throwing Jackson.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll throw with Howell. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Howell. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. First and 10 now from the 36. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Bateman is the motion man.
Hey, hey. Hey, middle. Sit hot.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one complete downfield to Walker. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive. On first and 10, Jackson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now it is first and goal.
From
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Now here's 2nd and goal.
You are X. You are X.
On play action, here's Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run here with Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.